Hello, hello. Oh, let me turn that down a little bit. The church is very loud. We're back, we're back. This time I won't die to the boss because I didn't pay attention. I hope. Alright, oh, I forgot to switch the fucking screen. Hold on. There I am. Okay. Alright, let's do this thing for real. I gotta go through and fight all those other guys now, too. Where am I going? Oh, man. Yeah, look at the map, Messiah. You can tell where you're supposed to go from there. Oh, how's it going? Rosie Dyla. How you doing? I'll call you Rosie. Or it's got two S's. So Rossi? I don't know. Alright, this time for real. Do I gotta do the puzzle and everything again? Or can I just walk through? Okay, I can just walk through. Where was I supposed to go? Rosie's perfect. Okay. I forgot where I'm supposed to go. Oh no, don't I just... Is this... downstairs? And then down these stairs. Oops. Oh, dang it. Couple of projects. You're working on projects? Nice, nice. I'm doing alright. It's been a long day. Finally able to stream today. How do I get up here? Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. Is it this one? Oh, shoot. VTuber and other Twitch and YouTube stuff. Nice, nice. Don't touch me. Alright, this time is for real. Did I get more meds? Everyday items. I did not get more meds. Oh, but I do have plenty of MP, so I'll be alright. Alright, let's do this again. Coming to a gal's rescue, even though the going got tough. You're alright, honey, you know that? That beast ran off somewhere kicking your behind. Let's get out of here while we still can. Oh, brother, it's back. Follow on X. Oh, you mean Twitter? I don't follow a whole lot of people on Twitter. I think I maybe have 10 people I follow, and it's people that I know or am a big fan of. I got trapped trying to run away from this guy and not looking where I was going. Watch your head, sweetie. My neighbor. Good evening. Alright, let's try for real this time. The hexagon. What are my spells? I only have a heal spell. It's confused. Attack. We're just gonna keep hitting it till it dies. Alright, if you could do that move from now on. We're just gonna keep hitting it. The most he did was 14. I can get one more attack out. Alright, now we heal. Oh my god. Am I close? I think I can get one more out. Just don't charge me. Yes. Yeah, okay, now heal. Oh my gosh, how much how much health do you have? There we go. Drops a treasure chest. Magic beast hide. I forget what magic beast hide does. You're tougher than you look. Thanks for saving my hide there. You're a doll. You know, I managed to shake myself free in all that chaos. So let's get out of here, huh? Being attacked by monsters is such a drag. Whew, we're safe now. We're safe now, I guess. You know, I'm just not a dark ruins kind of gal. I'm Patty, by the way. I run the inn over in Stornway. And you are? Get out of here. You're from Angel Falls? Oh, that reminds me. I gotta get to Angel Falls right away. See you, sweetie, and thanks a bunch for your help. She's so southern and nice and pretty. I like her. Man, this game could do with like the ability to run though, because we will be traveling very large maps. Not very large, but very large for the DS. Where was I supposed to go? Oh yeah, the inn. Uh-huh. This is Edwin's place, all right. No one else knew how to do it quite like he did. The original host with the most. Do you know my father, then? Oh, you must be Patty. I was so worried about you that I heard that someone called Patty had gone missing on their way here. Yep, that's me, honey. You were worried, huh? That's sweet. And I can't believe you remembered my name. You were so tiny. So, where's old Edwin hiding? Why is she a southern mom? I don't. That's just. Look, this whole game is full of like. European, Irish, Scottish accents just based on how they speak. And this is the only person who has like a southern accent based on text. Excuse me. Sorry. I thought you were probably going to come. Blah blah blah. I thought you were probably coming to see him. I'm afraid that he is no longer with us. It was 2 years ago now. Huh? No longer with us? You mean he passed away? Sadly, yes. Wow. I can't believe it. So the incredible... That... Jay... What does that mean for my old inn, then? I guess if Edwin's gone, that means you're running this place all on your own, huh? Well, yes. Not the biggest place in the world, but it's so quaint. I bet the guests here feel more welcome than in their own homes. That's very kind of you. I try my best to honor my father's memory by keeping the place running smoothly. Hey, I wouldn't expect anything else from the daughter of the incredible entertainer, honey. About this incredible thing. Hey, I don't suppose you want to give running the inn in Stornway a shot, do you? I beg your pardon? So when my dad was in Stornway, people used to call him the incredible entertainer? You better believe it, honey. He was the best of the best. He was only a young guy back then, but he set up his own inn from scratch and totally put his rivals out of business. Goodness, I couldn't imagine him being like that. He always seemed so unadventurous to me. He said he was happy to run even the smallest of inns as long as we were together. Yeah, that's the funny thing. Why would a guy like Edwin choose to ship out to a hick town like this? Well, I guess that's water under the bridge. The thing is, the old place in Stornway is in real trouble right now. We were all kind of hoping that the incredible entertainer would make a comeback and get things on track again. I just can't believe I didn't know he died 2 years ago. I mean, gee, I'm so sorry, honey. Not at all. I'm just sorry you came all this way for nothing. Hey, no apology needed. I mean, I got to meet you instead, right? You're coming back with me to Stornway. I'm afraid I don't think that's possible. I have my hands full with this place as it is. And I just find it hard to believe that Dad was some kind of legendary innkeeper. Hard to believe? You can't argue with the facts, honey. And I can see you're a real chip off the old block, too. I've got a knack for seeing people's strengths, you know. Oh dear, it's getting late and I really need to get started on supper. You'll have to excuse me. And please, I can't go to Stornway with you, so stop trying to talk me into it. Stubborn one, huh? Don't worry, sweetie. You'll see your senses before long. Hey, yeah, I thought I recognized you. I've totally lost the girl voice. I've just started like talking like a dude. I thought I recognized you. You're the girl who helped me out back in the ruins, right? Thanks again for that. You know, while you're in a helping mood, honey, you couldn't try and twist Aaron's arm, could you? I can't let that kind of talent go to waste. it'd be good for her too, you know? We will go find Aaron. What are you doing out here? Aaron passed by just now. She was acting really odd. I wonder what's going on. No way! That Patty woman's trying to recruit her? Surely Aaron wouldn't think of leaving here and going to live in Stornway. Oh, he's sad his crush is gonna leave him. Where am I going? Oh yeah, to talk to Aaron. Hello. Well, you gave me a fright. Don't do that again, will you? Wait a minute. You can see me? But I'm dead. I had a feeling that you saw me back at the hexagon. That's quite a strange talent you got there. Sorry I haven't introduced myself. Sorry, I haven't introduced myself, have I? I'm Aaron's father, Edwin. I fell ill 2 years ago and died suddenly. But as you can see, I still haven't managed to leave this mortal realm entirely. And you are? Ah, Sakura. Wait, really? Really? But Sakura, aren't you the village guardian? Hey, hang on a minute. Oh yeah, the other southern lady. I love her so much. Ouch! Oi! Watch where you're flapping standing. I may be skinny as a rake, but I still need a bit of room for maneuvers. Hello, I am here, Mr. Weedman. Wait, I'm Mr. Weedman? Oh, my face. I forgot. It's not weed. For legal reasons, it's not weed. Never mind. I forgive you. Now, old man, what's this rubbish you were just spouting? I am not sure what you mean. You were on about Celestrians, right? I wondered the same thing at first, but this mess of a minstrel hardly foots the bill. I don't see a halo, do you? I don't see any wings either. Bit odd for a Celestrian, wouldn't you say? I suppose you're right. Though, while we're on the subject of odd, who and what are you? Ha! Wouldn't you like to know? Yes, I suppose you would. Then I'd better be introducing myself. Wait for it. I am the supreme, stupendous Stella, stunning skipper of the sky-soaring Starflight Express. Ta-da! I see. Unless you're in Colorado. Unfortunately, I am not in Colorado. No. Fortunately, I am not in Colorado. Take that back. I hate the cold. Right then, your turn. Time to fly your true colors. Colors is spelled wrong. And tell us who you really are. Unless you're in England, I guess. You look like a regular mortal to me. So how come you can see the Starflight Express and the ghost like this old bloke? Okay. So you fell off the observatory during the earthquake, right? And when you came round to your senses, you were... This is hard for me to read. And when you came round to your senses, you were in this village with your wings and halo both missing. Sounds like a bit of a tall yarn if you ask me. If you lost your wings and your halo, how is it that you can still see ghosts and the like? Bit neither here nor there, is it? I know, if you're Celestrian, then prove it. Send someone's spirit up to the heavens. You've got nothing to lose, and this old bloke here just happens to be in need of a shove in the righteous direction. Wait, are you talking about me? I'm not exactly happy as I am, but... Let me guess, you're only a ghost because you got some kind of unfinished business to put to sleep, right? Alright then, You help this spook here tie up his loose ends and then send him on his way. Then I'll believe that you're a Celestian, and I might even give you a lift back to the observatory on the old Starflight Express. I can't say fairer than that, eh? Blah, blah, blah. Can't say fairer than that, right? So I'll tag along for a while till the job's done. Oh yeah, and while you're at it, I should probably warn you that I'll be keeping tags on you while I'm tabbing along. Just press the X button and then select Battle Records, or press Select and you'll be able to see all the gory details. Have a look if you got a minute. What am I saying? Have a look or I'll have your guts for a really grisly set of garters. Hooray! Now we can look at all of our achievements. Alright. well, let's check those out real quick. Battle records. So like I said, I'll be keeping a peeled eye on your progress and noting it all down here. So make the most of it, okay? Now we can see our monsters that we fought. And the types of monsters. And we can get achievement in it, like accolades and all that kind of stuff. But I don't care. Anyway, Mr. Edwin. Well, this is all rather strange. Still, I appreciate your willingness to help. I wonder what unfinished business is stopping me from going up to the heavens. I don't suppose... I wonder if it has to do with the thing I buried on the inn, behind the inn. Alright, we'll go check it out. Yeah. Stella's great. What am I? Oh, here we go. There seems to be something solid buried in the underbush. Sakura starts to dig. She uncovers a shiny gold trophy. The inscription reads, awarded to Edwin by H.R.H. King Scott for incredible achievements in entertainment. Sakura acquires an innie. It's like an Emmy. Alright, let's go talk to him. Hey bro, I got your Oscar. That's it. That's my innie. Goodness me, that takes me back a bit. The truth is, I hid it away when I came back to Angel Falls. I didn't want Aaron to know, and I didn't want to spend my whole time being reminded about Stornway. I'm gonna show her. What's up, Sakura? What's that trophy you've got there? Sakura hands the innie to Aaron. An award for being an incredible entertainer from the King of Stornway. To my father? I don't believe it. Patty's story was all true. I don't understand though. Why would Dad have given up all that to come to this sleepy town of Angel Falls? What in the world is he thinking of? You. I may be able to shed a little light on that. Grandpa? Edwin made me promise not to say anything, so I've kept it a secret all these years. But I don't see that it matters now. Dear Aaron, you must remember how sickly you were as a child. Your poor mother was the same. In the normal courses of things, you would have become sicker and sicker as you got older. Eventually, you would have died. We lost your mother at a young age to the same fate. But I'm perfectly healthy. I hardly even remember being sick anymore. That's because you were brought up on the water from Angel Falls here in this village. Angel Falls water is famous for making people healthy and curing their ills. So what you're saying is that Dad gave up on his inn in Stornway and came back here for my sake? That's right. Saving his daughter was far more important than his own ambitions. But that's terrible. I stood in the way of my father and his dreams. He knew you'd feel that way. That's why he didn't want you to know. But you're mature enough now to be told the truth. You know, I always wondered why he sometimes had a faraway look on his face. Now I know. He did all that for me. Sakura, looks like I'm gonna be leaving for Stornway. I don't know if I can be of any help to Patty, but at least I'll give it a try. Well, there's a bombshell and a half. I had a feeling this day would come sooner or later. I'll really miss her, though. Oh, poor Grandpa. You there, Granddad? I'm here. I heard everything. I can't believe Erin is going to follow in my footsteps in my place. She really has grown up. Now I have no regrets. I know she'll succeed. She doesn't need me watching over her shoulder. Looks like I'm ready to leave. Thank you so much, my honored guardian. He's gone. You did it! You're a Celestrian after all. Well, a promise is a promise. I'll give you a lift back to the observatory like we agreed. So say thanks to your lucky stars. Hang on to your horses a minute. Shouldn't you be picking up that benevolence? You can't flap and see it, can't you? Don't tell me you can't see benevolence anymore. Now I'm starting to wonder again. Are you really a Celestrian, or are you pulling my chain? Some days later, the landslide cleared and the mountain pass was open again. Then the day arrives for Erin to set off for Stornway. I'll miss you, Grandpa. Take care of yourself, won't you? You too. It'll be hard work making a living in a new town. Make sure you don't go working yourself sick. I know you're worried about your little girl, but I'm gonna be around to help her out, so just relax, okay? That's good to know, Patty. You've helped to set an old man's mind at ease. Ivor, can I have a word? What do you want to talk to me for? You're leaving, so obviously you don't care. I was wondering if you wanted to take over the inn for me. I don't have the heart to close it down, you see. You'll do it, won't you? I know I can count on you. I suppose I'll do it, but only to get my dad off my back with his nagging about me finding a job. I'm not doing it for you. Anyway, I bet I'll be so good at innkeeping that I'll soon trump your place over in Stornway. And I wish you luck with it. Not that I'll let you get the better of me, of course. Oh yeah? Sounds like we got a competition on our hands. Sakura, I can't thank you enough for what you've done. It's amazing that you've managed to find Dad's hidden trophy like that. You really are a mystery. I couldn't be surprised if you turned out... I wouldn't be surprised if you turned out to be our guardian after all. Listen to me and my wild imagination. I suppose you'll be heading off to your hometown now, will you? If your journey brings you through Stornway, make sure you come back and stay at my inn, won't you? I'd better be going then. Goodbye, everyone, and thank you for everything. Time for us to make some tracks too. You remember where the Starflight Express is, presumably. Yes. No need to look so flappin' pleased with yourself. I hardly expected you to forget. Come on, let's head for the pass. I'm not good at these accents. Oh, yeah. My name's Questel. Have you heard of quests? Yes. I don't suppose I could... Oh, yeah, I guess if I'm streaming. No, I've never heard of quests. I don't suppose I could ask you to do a quest for me now, could I? I really want a tangle web. Can you get one for me? Yes. Thank goodness. I was hoping you'd say yes. You can find tangle webs on the ground near big spider webs. There's a really big one just to the east of the village, but you have to go a long way around the river to get it. If there's a tangle web there, you should see a sparkling spot on the ground. Look closer and you'll see if it's what you're after. I'll be waiting here. Just one tangle web. That's all I need. Alright, we will get that for you. Oh my gosh, I got it. They're quests. Oh my gosh, okay. Yes, I understand. Go dig for the... Yes. Alright. Pretty sure most people understand how a quest works. Crazy how you were able to get to stream a totally legally acquired DS game through OBS. Yeah, it's you know, it took a lot of work. Yeah. It's really too hard to explain, you know. You'll just have to Google it. Yeah. No, man. Like, I that is something that bothers me to no end, though, is the fact that freaking Nintendo will not sell their games. Jeez, I know everybody bitches about it, but it's my turn. I have the microphone now. Nintendo refuses to sell their games. People want to play their games. They have a gold mine of nostalgia baked into their games. Even a brand new game in about 4 years is going to be, oh man, do you remember that? I want to play that right now. And you got a new console, you're going to have to buy it on that old console, idiot. Golly. You know that's forbidden. Yeah. Cross the red wire with the blue wire. Yes, yeah. And turns out, like, it was really hard work. I had to cross it with the yellow wire, but like I'm slightly colorblind, so I mixed it up with the orange wire. It was a mess. Nintendo makes classics every single time, then refuses to keep them. They do. Hold on, let me read this. Did you manage to find me a tangle web? Yes. Wow, it's a tangle web. It's an actual tangle web. No way. Thank you so much. Well, one good turn deserves another, as they say. Here, take this. Sakura receives sleeping hibiscus. Hooray. policía. And we can go back to her and get as much sleeping hibiscus as we want. And guess what? We will almost never use sleeping hibiscus. But yeah, like, Nintendo drives me nuts, man. They have such a good format for just creativity and entertainment. And then they're just they make the weirdest decisions. Man. Do you know how many copies of Wii Sports, like if they just recreated Wii Sports as is and put it on the Switch, do you know how many copies would fly off of the shelves? Fly off of the shelves. But nope. Here we are, all aboard. Man, this music kicks ass. So here we are on the Starflight. What do you reckon? Pretty swish, isn't she? I'd like to jazz her up a bit more, actually. It's still a bit on the plain side in here, wouldn't you say? I'm thinking pink rhinestones with gold around them. That'd really make the place look stellar, wouldn't you say? What? Not bothered by my amazing interior design ideas, eh? I suppose you just want to get going, do you? Fine, fine. No more hanging about. I'm pretty keen to get back to the observatory and see how everything is myself. Here we go then. It's takeoff time. Oh, Flap, we have a problem. I thought it would fly if there was a Celestian on board. I wonder what's wrong. Hey, you couldn't see that benevolescence before, could you? Even though you reckon you're a Celestian? That must be the problem. I mean, it's a bit much to expect me to believe that Celestians can lose their halos and wings, isn't it? No. Ha! Don't get your knickerbockers in a twist. I was only saying. Anyway, we don't have time for this. The Almighty won't be best pleased if we hang around here when there's big stuff going on. Oi, Almighty matey. You listening? We're in a right old gherkin here. Why don't you give us a flapping hand? That's how I pray to God too. I go outside and I go, hey, God. Or sorry, no, let me start over. Dear God. What the fuck? And then he doesn't answer. And then I say sorry and then I move on. That's weird. He's probably too busy to notice us or something. Alrighty then, Sakura. Here's what we'll do. We'll follow the road to this Stornway place. And when we get there, we'll help lots of people get loads of benevolescence. That should make the almighty oaf the almighty oaf prick his eyes up. It looks like she just calls God a prick. Ha! Look at your face. Not too swayed over that idea or something. Well, tough turkey. I've decided that's what we're doing. So let's get moving. Everyone is anti-nostalgia bait until Nintendo decides to never remaster their games. Yeah, but it drives me nuts because it's not like it's a movie where, like, you know, oh, you're going to recreate this and it's never going to be as good as the old one because you got to get new actors and you're really just baiting everybody because, oh, don't you remember this? You love this. Play more this. Or watch more this. But like with a game, things get better. You can update graphics. Oh, shoot. You update graphics, controls, you can fix the things that were wrong. You can use the same stuff and make it just nicer. I don't understand. Die. Yeah, like I am a nostalgic person. I'm playing Dragon Quest IX right now as my favorite game, right? I love old games. They're my favorite. There's very few games nowadays that I'm like, I love this. Why is your party empty? I don't have a party yet. I just finished the first area. This is where I get a party. Hey Aaron, what's up? You're not nervous, are you, honey? Wow, that was phrased properly. I'm afraid so. I just can't see how a young girl like me can suddenly take over such a big and important inn. Yes, I'm still in the first hour of the game because I died a stream ago by not paying attention. And surely everyone else will be thinking the exact same thing. Sure, maybe they will, but I trust my instincts. And you should too. I know you've got what it takes, Aaron. Seriously, just quit worrying. If you say so. Now, time to introduce you to our new colleagues. Rookie mistake. Yeah, I literally, what it is, I thought I had more medical herbs, and I didn't read it, and it was antidotal herbs to like get rid of poison. And so it did nothing when I had 6 health. Oh, I didn't read that. Oops. This should be good for a laugh. Come on, let's follow them in there and see how Aaron gets on. Personally, I'd never get caught lacking like that. I'm sure I could pull up several different clips of Final Fantasy. This slip of a girl's running the inn, is she? We're on the brink of closing as it is. Are you trying to finish us off? Jeez, Jenny, calm down, will ya? Do you think I'd just pick any young thing off the street in this place? Erin here might not look like much, but she's got innkeeping in her blood. She'll have us back on track before you can say welcome. Didn't you say some kind of thing about me didn't you say the same kind of thing when you brought me here? And didn't you also say you were going off to find the guy who can save this place for certain? No offense, but I'm not too convinced this is the guy you were talking about. Please, just give me a chance. You won't find anyone who will try harder than me, and I learned all there is to know about innkeeping from my father. So your father was an innkeeper too, was he? And I suppose you're here to make your daddy proud, hmm? Well, that's very admirable, but running an inn isn't as easy as just turning up and promising to try hard, you know. Fake news. I could play that card game, and I'm sure you would have slipped up a couple times. And you can talk all you like about how much your father taught you, but we don't even know who your father was. There it is, the challenge we've been waiting for. Now it's time. Show her, honey. Show what? Oh, you mean this? Aaron gets out an innie. She pulls outie the innie. Wait, that trophy, it sure is. The innie for incredible entertaining, awarded by none other than our very own King Scott. Well, now tell me you doubt how good he was. And Aaron here shares the same incredible blood. Not bad, huh? The, the incredible entertainer's daughter. Oh my, oh my. It's okay, really. There's no need to bow and scrape or anything. It's extraordinary. I mean, I know it was her father who won the award, not her, but I don't know. Something somehow just seeing her hold up that innie is enough to make you really believe in her. I'm certain Erin, will turn the inn around. She'll return the Quester's Rest to its former glory. Oh, Sakura, you came and visited just like you said you would. And so soon. I'm afraid we've only just arrived ourselves, though. We're not quite ready to take any guests yet. Hey, don't sweat it, sweetie. I'm sure Sakura didn't come here to stay. I bet you came 'cause you were worried about Erin, huh? You wanted to see how she was getting on, right? And you just love to help a girl out. But you don't know the first thing about innkeeping. That about it? Yeah, well, what if I told you there was something you could do to help us out here? Patty, what are you saying? Well, from what I've seen, young Sakura's got a knack for encountering all kinds of people by chance. If she tried to drum up a bit of business for us, I bet we'd have a full house in no time. Patty, we can't ask Sakura to do something like that. The inn isn't anything to do with her. Hey, making people feel like they want to help out is a knack too, honey. You should be glad you've got it. If Sakura's got nothing better to do and feels like lending a hand, don't turn her away. You could do with the help. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Do you think you might be able to help us out a little bit, Sakura? Yes, ma'am. I must admit, I often notice how people always seem drawn to you. Thank you, Sakura. I do appreciate it. Alright. What am I supposed to do? Talk to people. Linen gloves. Guess we can put those on too. Equip. I forget what deftness means, but we will wear them. Oh, actually, we got a new store here. We can go check out some stuff. Is this it? This is it. No, this is the item shop. Medical herbs. Can teleport to places you've been before. That's right. Vacuum bell, holy water, gold ring. Let's get some medical herbs. Back. Hold on. Items. Everyday items. So I need to take my medical. Oh, okay. I see. It's only one. That's fine. That nasty white knight character came and showed his face just after the earthquake. An earthquake and a night. Maybe there's some kind of connection there, eh? The White Knight. I saw a huge shooting star in the sky to the west, blah, 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 a little while back. I'd never seen a star so close before. People say the castle's full of ancient treasures and royal heirlooms and the like. Maybe that's what the White Knight was after. Mini medal. You see those two treasure chests over there? Did you know what the difference is between the red and the blue one? Well, I'll tell you. Apparently, the red ones can only be opened by the hero of the world they're in, but the blue ones can be opened by anyone from any world. Although, how people can travel between worlds is beyond me. Yeah, and the blue ones reset after a while, too. But I think that might not work with my legitimate copy of Dragon Quest IX and DS. Because, like, the screen, like, is broken, so, like, doesn't really close like it should. Ah, here we go, weapons. Welcome to the weapon shop. Copper sword. Do you have any fans? Ooh, an iron fan. Yeah, you can have an iron fan. Oops, wrong button. It's an iron fan, is it? That'll be 300 gold coins. Is that all right? Thank you very much. Do you want to equip it right away? Yes. And then the armory, because, oh, what the heck, what are you? You'll find weapons and armor that you're not using inside your equipment bag. Anything you find in a treasure chest or buy in a shop that you don't equip immediately will just go straight into the bag. It contains weapons and armor for everyone in your party, so it's quite a handy little thing, really. One thing to bear in mind is that you can only sell weapons or armor that are in your bag. If you decide to sell something you're wearing, you'll have to take it off before talking to the shopkeeper. And it's often a good idea to have a quick check that no one else in your party can make good use of an item before you sell it. Just unequip an item and press the Y button to cycle quickly through your party members and check before getting rid of it. Thank you, sir. I was planning on getting myself all kitted up to go after the White Knight, but I just don't have enough cash. It's a real shame. My wife and I could have been world-famous warriors if we'd managed to pull that off. Darling, I really don't like this outfit. Can you buy me some chainmail instead? Look, man. She's not about it, but she's supporting him. I appreciate it. Shield, scale shield, bandana, hairband. We'll get a hairband. Yes. And Wayfarer's clothes, leather armor. Scale armor. I don't have any money for these ones, but I will get Wayfarer's clothes. Let's take a look at ourselves. Oh, yeah. Now we're cooking. Look at us. So cool. We look like a fucking dork. Oh, no, not unequip. Oops, wrong button. Equip. Alright. I'm getting close to that hour. Just don't have a whole lot of time to do stuff. What am I supposed to... I'm supposed to go find, like, people. Our king is currently searching for a brave warrior who will fight the White Knight on our behalf. His Majesty appeal is on the signpost in the center of town. I suggest you read it. Sakura reads the sign. A mysterious knight in the black armor has terrorized our town. If anyone is brave enough to fight him, come to the castle. Anyone will do. King Scott of Stornway. That's not the voice I'm going to use for King Scott, and you'll figure out when you just see the words he uses. I read it. State your business, wanderer. Oh, you are here about the sign, asking for someone to get rid us of this dark night, fellow. Yes. In that case, you better go inside the castle and find out more about it. Going exploring a little bit first. We're gonna check out the prison. This is where I keep all of them. Oh, you've done well finding your way down here. I'll tell you a wee fact to make it worth your while. Somewhere in Stornway Castle, there's an ancient necklace worth a wee bit, I'd wager. Apparently, it's brought here by the princess of some kingdom, or some kingdom or other when she came here to get hitched. Thanks. The door is locked. Brought me some food, eh ya? No? Losh, you must, what is that word? Mustna get a man's hopes up like that. You had me burning precious calories there, you big galoot. I need to get Zagreus to read this stuff for me. He's British. Alright, let's go see the king. Is this... Oh, Simona. How many times have I got to tell you? You're not going to go see him. And how many times do I have to tell you, father? The White Knight keeps coming to this town because he's looking for me. Don't you see? If you go to him, everyone in Stornway can go about their lives in peace again. Oh, I'm reading the wrong voice. Don't you see? If I go to him, then everyone in Stornway can go about their lives in peace again. You're being ridiculous, lassie. Do I look like the kind of man who'd sacrifice his daughter to that nefarious knight? But father... Wheat. That's how he says shush. Wheat. We have a visitor. None more of your blethering. You there, approach the throne. I am King Scott, master of this castle and monarch of Stornway. Did you come here about the sign downtown there? You did? So you're gonna help us defeat that no-good White Knight character? Crivens, you want to take up the challenge and defeat the White Knight? Tell me your name, lassie. Sakura, is it? Well then, Sakura, you'd better listen to what I have to say. Obviously, I have good reason asking a passer through to defeat this no-good knight. You see that puddock? You see, that puddock only came and infiltrated my castle to try and snatch away me daughter. He's had the nerve to demand that she's to be delivered to him at Loch Storn, by a certain time. I'm convinced that it's some kind of fiendish trap. I reckon he's trying to weaken my castle's defenses and have me send my soldiers to the loch with her. Then he'll attack. That's why I wanted to employ a likely lass such as your good self instead. Oh, Father, you can't possibly ask a stranger who's just passing through the palace to do such a thing. Wheesht. I will not let a ruffian get the better of me. It's very sad, Father. Very sad that you won't even slightly consider my feelings on this. She zoomed. Sorry about that. My lass likes to do the right thing, and she seems to think that the right thing is to go up there and meet him. Anyway, Sakura, I'd be much obliged if you could away to oh my goodness. If you could away to Loch Storn. I keep wanting to say Stock Lorn. And make sure he's not up to any trickery. If you cross the bridge under the north of town and keep heading north, you'll find yourself at the loch before too long. Be sure to give him a good thrashing if you find him, won't you? Just pummel the fiend into the ground. Naturally, there'll be a broad reward waiting for you. When you get back in, I'm putting all my hopes in you, Sakura. Alright, we have our second boss to find and fight. And I am over time. So I'm going to cut it there. We're going to find the princess first real quick. Which I think she is over here. The door is locked. Alright, we can't find the princess right now. But we have... Oh, let's go talk to Aaron real quick first. And then we'll call it. Oops, wrong way. One thing, Messiah, you're a little quiet. Oh, am I? Oops. Am I, like... Is this better? Am I, like, bassy? Turn up that mic or swallow it or something. I'm pretty close to it, and I'm trying so hard not to peak it. Let me see if I can't just finagle the thing a little bit. Let me actually turn this down and then my bass up. How's that? Is that better? Do I sound good? Better. Thank you. Okay, that's good. I get so like confused with it because I've got my headphones have their own volume setting, so I just turn those down and hope that I'm loud enough on OBS, and every time it's wrong. This White Knight character is causing everyone a bit of grief, isn't he? Could be our chance to get a bit of good deeding. The Almighty will be chuffed to pieces if we manage to make this lot thankful and get ourselves plenty of benevolence. Everything's starting to fall into its place. Let's go and put that white knight in his. Man. Alright, I think I talked to people, or does that not count? Oh, people are here now. Guess it's time for me to show you what I can do, huh? Hey there, did I welcome you to the party planning place already? This is the place where you can hook up with new party members. Oh, okay, we are gonna do this. So what can I do for you, sweetie? We're gonna recruit friends. So you wanna apply for a new party member, huh? What kind of person are you looking for? I just said we're going to do this, and I actually want to wait till next time so that I can spend more time on these. Because we're going to make our party members. And I already know what they're going to be. I already have their names picked out. We're going with what I did as a kid. So yeah, we'll save here, and then we'll call it. What do you say? The way I gauge it on OBS is by looking at the mic setting when I talk. If my normal speaking voice is on the edge of the green and the yellow parts, it's an alright setting. See, for me, it's like I've got right now where you say it's like, it's okay, it's good. I am barely touching the red. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Maybe I just need to like wind that down. Because, man, I've got too many different places to change the volume. I've got the OBS. I've got the actual like volume on my quadcast mic, and then I've got my headphones. That's good. Okay. All right. So scraping the red is good. Got it. If it occasionally touches the red, that's fine. The mages in this are so weak. Mine took forever to level up and learn new magic. Yes. I don't mind the mages. The sages, later on when they make sages, those guys are impossible to play. I hate them. It's like a mage, but you can't attack normally either. You just have magic, and it's bullshit. But we'll discuss that later. For now, we will call it here, and yeah. So have a good afternoon, evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are, and I will see you guys next week, hopefully. Goodbye.